And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
And now the opening lineup for Seattle. And it's Levins in at the point. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
Into the lane.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And finished off by Westbrook.
An impressive passer for a big man. Sabonis is all about trying to help the team win.
Here's Levins. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's DeRozan. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Westbrook outside. 5 on the clock. Outside for LaVine. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
The Kings have gone 1 for 3 so far. Westbrook taking his time here. DeRozan for 3. Jefferson grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 4. Outside Murray. DeRozan outside. Sabonis with a screen on Anderson. Just 4 to shoot.
Yeah, just a crafty pump fake there by DeRozan, resulting in him drawing a good foul.
First team foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
DeMar DeRozan.
That's good from DeRozan.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
So the Kings making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Anderson for 3. Harrison. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harrison's got his second basket.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Schroeder can't get it to go. Seattle leading by 4. Kicks it out to Anderson. Buries it from 3.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Sabonis with a screen on Anderson. Shoots over Anderson. And another miss by Sacramento.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Here's Levins. To the inside. Here's Galloway. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Here they come, fans. Your 916 crew. Let's hear it.
Portis, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Seattle making a switch here. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Pistons, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, I think for the Supersonics, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status.
Now here's Schroeder. He's scoreless. Portis, right side. Sabonis, high post. Here's DeRozan. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Here's Reynolds. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
DeRozan outside. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Sabonis, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
You have to be ready to battle when going up against Sabonis. His size and strength can wear defenders down.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one misses. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
And the second free throw is good.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
Pass to Reynolds. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Reynolds has got his second bucket on the night.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go. Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Here's Levins, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
The deep three from Levine. Can't connect from long distance.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And so it's Seattle in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Seattle.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And Seattle looking at who they've got. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Dawkins in at the center position. Now here's Levine. No points so far. Left side Schroeder. Inside, there's the double with Burks. Portis finds Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. McDermott can't get it to go.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
All right, Tim, the All-Star break is coming up. How much are players looking forward to that breather?
I think players really look forward to that break to re-energize themselves. And coming out of that break, BA, it's a sprint to the finish. A lot of adrenaline kicks in.
Surviving to the All-Star break, always a key milestone.
It's really what it's all about.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you guys.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Changes for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Achua, and it's Westbrook in for McDermott. Seattle making a switch here. Schroeder passes to Portis. On the wing, Levine. Pulls up. And another miss by Sacramento. Seattle leading by 16. Pass to Reynolds. Beyond the arc. Westbrook with the rebound. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Dinwiddie on the double team. Here's Portis. Here's Levine. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. To the left wing. Here's Levins. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Westbrook outside. Portis left side. Here's Sabonis. Shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim, I mean, it's fantastic.
Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Levins, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Schroeder. Sacramento passing it around. Portis for 3. Seattle pulls it in. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Outside Levine. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Sacramento. Sabonis finds Portis. Pass to Westbrook. 4 on the clock. Over Anderson. No good off the back of the rim.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
Here's the 3. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. Kings trail by 20. Now here's Westbrook. Portis outside from behind the arc. Anderson pulls it down. Seattle has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Galloway to pass to Jefferson. And And he makes it on the layup. Jefferson's gotten his second bucket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Sabonis. For three, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
And if you give him a good enough look, Sabonis will make you pay from range.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
One shot.
So the Kings making a change here. Murray's checked in. .23 seconds left in the second quarter. Westbrook outside.
Away team foul. Jefferson. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's DeRozan. Buries it down low. DeRozan's got 6 points.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Here's Anderson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Seattle. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. For the East, Tyrese Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Overlooked a little early on in his career, but once people saw more of him, they began to see the upside.
He has a positive effect in so many areas of the game. Well-deserved recognition here. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for Seattle.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Harrison, the pass to Galloway. Shot is up. Levins can't hit. Kings trail by 20. Pass to Levine. From outside the arc. And no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he drives in. Jefferson, good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Levine passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, the guy is a monster around the rim. Now, if Sabonis is in close, he's going right for it.
Here's Levins. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Pass to Levine. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. When we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your hand.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And now it's time to take a look at the top defensive teams in the league right now.
They've been able to consistently slow opponents, using every tool they have to shut them down.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now DeRozan. He has 6. To the middle. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Seattle pulls it in. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Westbrook. Following the bucket by Seattle. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Anderson. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
DeRozan passes to Westbrook. On the wing, Levine. They kick it out to Murray. Just 2 to shoot. Sacramento again missing. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Harrison. Here's Galloway. Seattle move the ball around. To the paint. Harrison with the bucket. Harrison's got 6.
They're really working the paint now.
The Kings have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Westbrook, the pass to DeRozan. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Seattle shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. First free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Bobby Portis has checked in for Sabonis. Achua comes in for Murray. Ellis has checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Westbrook. Both good from the line that time. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Levine. Wide open look. Outside Schroeder. Let's go with a 3. Seattle pulls it in.
and they are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for them.
And so it's Seattle, cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. They've done a great job containing Westbrook, and with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And Seattle, looking at who they've got Spencer Dinwiddie. He's out there with Shake Milton. And it's Dawkins in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Milton surveys the floor. Back to Burks. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
Seattle making a switch here. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Kings. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Schroeder. Reynolds with a rebound. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Tinsley with the bucket.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Shot clock at 6. Sabonis can't hit. Seattle has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Dinwiddie hauled in by the Kings. Westbrook outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Puts one up from 19, and Milton pulls it down.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Dawkins. He's guarded by Sabonis. Here's Tinsley. And again, Seattle with a triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Westbrook, the pass to Sabonis. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
And Sabonis just keeps getting better. Games like this show he has the ability to dominate on offense.
Pass to Reynolds. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Left side Schroeder, down low. Oh, he picked him clean. Milton against Westbrook. Milton passes to Dawkins. Here's Tinsley. And a miss there on the triple. For Sacramento, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Up top, Westbrook. To the right side. Here's Portis for 3. And Milton pulls it down.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Supersonics.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
Back to Dinwiddie. Seattle moving the ball around. And here's Milton. Pass to Dawkins. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Outside Schroeder. Now Sabonis. Back to Schroeder. Here's Clifford. Oh, from deep. They get the rebound. And Sabonis slams it in.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Reynolds. From deep. Tinsley with the bucket.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Now here's Schroeder. So we see Seattle get the win here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.